Hello, it's Home Productions, and I am here with week 4 of Cool Design series. And this week, what I'm going to be going over is how to do different greenery stuff, not trees, but different kind of plants and stuff. So let's get started with just the basic forest ground. So just for the forest, what I like to do is, first you're probably going to want these pieces. You're almost going to need them for a forest. Then obviously just the regular grass. Probably want big quantities of these. If you ever see them at the Lego store, just pick up a bunch. These are also often at the Lego store. I'm not sure what the best way to go is to buy those two, because I've never really had to. Yeah, and then also you're going to need pretty much any color of these three. I have all three, quite a bit of them. I like to use those on the bottom of the ground and then put the plants on top of it. They're not really required, but I think that makes it look a little better. And then finally, this 3-leaf piece. This piece is really expensive. This is this is a piece that I had to buy all online, and from the cheapest way to get this that I found is Lego.com, and it's 35 cents. So this piece, if you can afford it, I like using it. It's a really nice piece. It's really good in the forest, but not necessarily required. This I also would suggest Lego.com for these three. I haven't really found them that cheap on Bricklink for good quantities, so I've just got them all on Lego.com for just 20 cents each. Also a piece that's kind of pricey. But yeah, and then okay, let's get into it. Okay, so the way I like to start the forest ground is just spreading these out like this, any color of them. Sometimes I like to put them on top of the other brick. Some can go diagonal. And yeah, so that's about how much you would just want about this thick. Maybe if you can't afford it, maybe just because you don't have enough money right now, just don't make it quite as thick. Just kind of spread a little more. And then after you put those pieces on, the next layer that I like to put on is all of these, the bamboo pieces. Just scatter them around. Okay, now after you scatter those down, then you want to put the 3 leaves, if you have them. Some of them want to go on top of the bamboo ones, and then other ones just lower down. Let's make it random as you can. So now you can see they're all kind of spread out nicely. I think it looks pretty good. And then the final thing you want to do is just place all the grass pieces randomly. Some on top of it, some on the ground. It's all around. I like to put most of them on top of the 3 leaves. And yeah, so that's how I like to do the forest ground. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks really good with all the different colors and stuff. Another thing that I sometimes like to add is just little things like this around there. Just because I have them. Or pretty much any green brick, just throw in there. And then I think it'll make it look better. Probably want to do this earlier. Don't do it last. I messed it up there. And then you probably already go through forest by this part of the video. I messed up. But, you know, just kind of throw random bricks in there too. It'll really add a little bit of, make it look a little better. Alright, and that's about it for this. Now on to another little thing. Okay, the next just quick thing is just the simple grass. All you gotta do is just put down your 1, and then I just like to place it randomly, normally 1 over, then 3 down, and because that's about how many I have, and then sometimes just 2 over. Just kind of place as random as you can get it. Try not to leave big gaps, but don't make any patterns. And depending on how many you have, I have quite a lot. Just kind of spread it out evenly, making it as random, no gaps, no patterns. And that's all you gotta do to make sure you don't, make sure it doesn't look bad. Yeah, just pretty much no gaps, no patterns. Keep it all evenly spaced. And yeah, now onto one final design. Okay, so the final design here is just what you do if you do not have these 3 leaves here. So what you want to do is just scatter all of these down and make them a couple layers. Just make them as random as possible. No different than before. Now after you get quite a bit of them down, then you want to put a bunch of these bamboo pieces. Okay, now that you have quite a few of these down, you want to start placing these on top of them again. Just like this, just randomly. And what I would do is try to stick mostly to the regular green. but you can also throw in the other colors here. Actually, no, it's better to just keep it with the normal green. Place them down randomly. Then once you got quite a few of them, finally you just put down more of these. Just kind of sticking up in places. Not too many of them. Not too many of them. And yeah, now after you do that, just put some random grass down. Keep in mind this is fragile, so be careful on how you place it. See, it'll fall off like that, but just gonna put it back. And yeah, so that's about it. This is what it looks like. You can maybe even have the whole thing just regular green. But yeah, so ignoring the parts on the outside, these are necessary here. I think it looks pretty good. Now I'd suggest using the first one is my favorite. This one works too if you don't have the 3-leaf, because this piece is very expensive. But yeah, so there are lots of different things you can do. Just kind of try things, make it look good, but use these 3 different things depending on if you want forest or just regular grass areas. And yeah, so that's about it. See you next video.